The title of what I will be speaking on tonight is Untie This Horse. Look at your neighbor and say, untie this horse. Untie this horse. Losing the horse that has been kept in bondage. And we'll take our first test from Matthew chapter 21, from verse 1 to 3. Follow me tonight. Matthew chapter 21, verse 1. It said, and when they drew nigh unto Jerusalem, and were come to Bethphage, unto the Mount of Olives, he said, then sent Jesus 2 disciples. The next verse. He said unto them, go into the village over against you, and you shall find a donkey that is tied. He said, you shall find a colt that is with her. He said, loose them and bring them to me. Verse 3, and he says, if any man say out unto you, ye shall. He said, the Lord had need of them, and straightway he will send them. I want to start by explaining what does it mean to be tied. The Englishman calls to be tied means to be restrained. It means you are limited from where you should be. You are limited from your growth process. You are limited from things you are meant to achieve. You are limited from the capacity that you have. And so when you are tied, even though you are meant to be a billionaire, you can be a broke man. When you are tied, even though you are meant to be a healer, you can be the sick in the hospital. When you are tied, even though your ministry is meant to be in thousands, you can be dealing with 100%. And so the danger of being tied is you can think you are making progress, but just in a short time you are back to where you started. If a donkey or a man is tied to this farm, he might walk to this point, but he can only go as far as the rope that is connected. Are you with me? He can only go to the length with which the limit is stretched. So you might think that you are making progress. You might think you are making growth. You begin to gather money. You are amassing to a level, and suddenly you go back. You look at yourself, oh, I am getting healthy. I am doing well in ministry. And suddenly you are crashed back to where you started. And one of the major agendas of Satan is to limit him. One of these agenda is to ensure you do not fulfill the plans of God. Please stay on the streets for me. I like what you're playing already. And so Satan begins to keep men in bondage. Even though the donkey was meant for greatness, the Bible said he was tied to a stake. Even though he was the one that would carry the Messiah into glory, the Bible said he was going into the triumphant entry. But because he was tied, he was stuck somewhere. But the Bible said, the master said to them, he said, go untie that donkey. See, it is last. Come on. I said the lion will be roaring in your matter tonight. And Jesus, staying where he was, he saw the donkey. That donkey is not supposed to be tied. That donkey is supposed to be the one to usher me to my triumphant entry. He said, but a man called the owner, called the master, has tied him. But I thank God because the Lord is greater than the master. So he said, when the master asks he said, say the Lord. I want to speak to 3 persons here. I don't know where they have tied your life, but the Lord is roaring here and is saying, untie that business. I declare over your life, you are loosed tonight.